a quick live. It ain't gonna be too long. I'm on my way to the doctor's office. I'm letting y'all ride with me. Um, this live is gonna be entitled Team Amber Fans Are Hypocrites. Team Amber Fans Are Hypocrites. The reason I say this is because I've said it a million times before. You guys get in the comments and you say that you are so for empowerment. You are so for Amber's healing. You are so for Amber's growth. But yet, when the commentators show you repeatedly videos of where Amber was broken, hurt, going through, her weakest moments were when she went to a man, when she went to Mike, when she went to Wayne, even when she was with Anthony. Some of you look at that video and you say, well, Auntie Riri is just trying to show this bad, horrible picture of Amber, or O'Neal is, or Deontay is, or whomever else you watch, and does not push the narrative of Amber falling into the arms of yet another man. This morning, and I don't know what, again, the question is, did she buy it herself or did she get the money from somewhere? Does that matter? Not really. To a certain degree it was, because if she got that with the intent that Dave was going to pay her back, then yeah, it would be another misunderstanding. But if she got that with her own money that she made from the restaurant, or she made from the sale of her house or whatever, that could come back to bite her. But if she got it with her own money, that's the Amber I want to see. Because I'm truly a fan of healing. You guys are so wishy-washy, but I'm noticing that a lot of people who are writing the negative comments about the Amber character, or are coming after commentators, you guys ain't even been here for the full story. You guys haven't even, some of you who are just so die hard, you weren't even here to before the marriage. So miss me with being Team Amber. You don't know about Amber's struggle. You don't know about Amber's pain. You don't know about the time when she blocked in Wayne because she was spazzing out over him being with cheating with Sarah and then getting with Erica. You guys weren't here for that, but you call yourself true Team Amber fans. Were you there when she was hurting, when she was seeking validation even more so than she is now? Were you there doing those skits? Amen. And I just started clicking to see how long have these diehard Amber fans been watching the skits. And most of you are 2 years. Most of you came in after the fact. And that's the thing in life. A lot of people come into your life when you have already healed. You've already went through the pain. You've already went through the frustration, and they want to comment on where you are now. You can't comment on a person's today if you don't know their yesterday. Amen. If you don't know what it took for a person to smile, if you don't know what it took for a person to look the way they look today, if you don't know their pain, then how can you judge? That's why Auntie Riri always fights, amen, for the backstory. If you look over your life, you taking to someone who God done brought me through some things. Amen. So I'm the last person to judge anybody. I'm the last person somebody say I called her a hoe. Come on, man. I'm the last person to call somebody out their name for the circumstances they went through. Stop pushing your own narratives just to for clickbait, just to be difficult. If you're an advocate um, of the crackhead on the street, who you look at them as a crackhead, but you don't know why they're a crackhead. Are they a crackhead because they were molested over and over by a family member? Is that woman what you call a hoe? Is she promiscuous because different people in her family tossed her around? So yes, the backstory does matter. It does matter where a person came from. It does matter what their story is. Because your story is a part of your glory. I said if I ever got on stage and did comedy, it would be called From Pain to Punchlines. Because sometimes in our pain, that's where we later on in life we laugh about it. But when we going through it, it's pain. The hurt in Amber's eyes when Anthony kept telling her, "You're a great woman, you're a beautiful woman, I believe you." Even on her wedding day when he talked her in to go ahead and get married. The pain in Amber's eyes is a pain that I see in a lot of women that never gets healed. So for T Baby, 77, ironically 77, yes, I have a backstory. Yes, I've been through some pain. Yes, I've been hurt. But who hasn't? If you have the kryptonite in the recipe, T Baby 77, or some of the rest of you who are so judgmental, let me know what the recipe is for healing. And I'm not ranting or saying this because I'm in my feelings per se, but I dare you be judgmental. I dare you say you're an Amber fan and don't want to address her past. Because if she were a real person, first of all, this is make believe. Some of y'all were so wrapped up in make believe it's ridiculous. But if this were real life and you call her your friend, would you not want her to heal? Would you not want her to stop the suffering and the cycle of recycling men with the same behaviors, the same situations? Dave has said some of the same things to her that Wayne has said to several women. Wayne used the same line on everybody. I seen a queen in you. I seen a wife in you. And women can know what he go say and do, like honeypot, and still fall for the okie doke. But y'all like that, huh? The T babies, y'all hypocrites. How can you say that you want a woman to heal? How can you say that you for somebody and you not for their healing and their growth and their empowerment? I don't know how she bought the car this morning, but I'm praying that it was with her own money, her own bag. Because that's what women need today. They own bag. You got women out here selling their bodies, selling their babies, selling their soul for $1, selling their soul for a hug, selling their soul for a kiss. And if you for that, God be with you. I'm for healing. I'm for counseling. I'm for therapy. And not just for the woman, but for the man. The same people. I can't even say it's the same people because y'all only been around 2 years. But if you go back in time, if you go to Facebook, amen, and I'll get the date for you and put it in the comments. If you go back to Facebook, if you look at the comments under the video I posted, oh, Amber was everything but a child of God. The saints came out, amen, and they crucified her to the cross. She had the scarlet letter, but she overcame that. Despite of what she may have felt as a woman, if she was a real person, amen, she overcame that to dedicate herself. I'm going to be the perfect wife. I'm going to be the perfect wife. And the thing she's done with Dave is out of a place of hurt, y'all. Strong Amber wouldn't have never, she would have waited to the divorce and walked away with her pride, with her dignity. Who is resurfacing that we see, the liar, the cheat, the gloating in it, the not recognizing real friendship? When is the last time Amber has got on her knees and prayed? And I'm not saying that from a sense of judgment. I'm saying that the hurt hasn't been dealt with. She lost a baby, y'all, out of her stomach. She lost David, a child that she loved that wasn't even her own. She lost a husband and a marriage that she thought was perfect or would be perfect. The dream of being a perfect wife. And y'all say Riri a hater. No, you the hater. T Baby 77. People who don't want Amber to heal, Team Amber, but don't want Team Amber to heal. I love that smile on her face this morning. Why can't she get it for herself without a man, without self sabotaging? Amber knew that messing around with Wayne was wrong. She self sabotaged herself because she did not feel worthy. And y'all good with that? But you call yourself Team Amber. I pray there's never a Team Auntie Riri that takes pride in me hurting, that takes pride in my downfall, that takes pride of me being anything but who I was designed and created to be, who takes pride on me depending on others. I have never been, it didn't to say I called her a hoe. I really didn't like that. I guess the person just didn't see clearly. Even on his chest, it say Captain Save Her. Captain Save Her. And I did the exact same song for Anthony and nothing was said. The Captain Saver from Anthony's perspective is he always wants to save somebody. He wants to save Kai, older Kai, because he didn't have the father figure or the parents, parenting, love, nurturing that he wanted. So he wants to give that to this child. He wants to save him. Denisha struggling with her business or whatever. She's eye candy. She's giving him what he wants emotionally. He wants to save her. When Ro was about to marry Malachi, he felt guilt because maybe their relationship would have worked if Chantel wasn't lying to him about the baby that he had. Save her from possibly being with a man he felt like she didn't love. But Ro was playing him too. Ro was playing in his face too. I put it on my community post. I'm gonna do a short for y'all for that so y'all can hear how Ro gloated on the fact that she didn't want Anthony. She was just drunk for a good time, not a long time. Y'all 2024 and beyond fans, miss me with your comments. I want to see Am Bam win the Flyers dresser of them all. She was the most sensible person in the room when she told Honeypot, don't miss your bag. Man, y'all stop with this hate and narrative. Get the commentary for what it's worth. The commentators of Country Wayne Land, they're here to give a different opinion, a different plot twist, a different perspective. We're not here to hate on anyone because we understand that it's make believe. We understand that this is not real life people. Amen. We understand this. But obviously, some of you don't. God forbid I show y'all where Shayla didn't come to the skits as a gold digging, whoremongering harlot after other people men, but she actually wanted a child and to have a baby with Arby at first. But what they say, birds of a feather flock together. Who was the bird and who was the flocker? I'm just asking for myself. And I hate even addressing this, but it needs to be. In this world we live in, we are so afraid to have the difficult conversations with people. We need to normalize being real. We need to normalize having the conversations that are not comfortable, that make us cringe, that make us, oh Lord, I love you, but I gotta tell you the truth. I love you, but I gotta be real with you. The way you moving is foul. We gotta remove the Ernestine philosophies of the world, the Ernestine type friends, the friends who go tell you, girl, get that bag, girl, let him pay for it, girl. We need to erase those friends, and maybe the friends who say you shouldn't be cheating with Wayne on your fiance because your fiance is really a good man. How do I know he's a good man? Because you say it all the time. He's such a good man. I don't deserve him. But y'all, 2024 and beyond fans don't know that. part about the storyline, right? But thank you for your comments. I want to see Amber win. I want to see her boss up. I want to see her. You know what? If I don't have nobody, I got my dang self. I got myself. She's one of the most. She's one of the most beautiful women in Skitland. She's one of the most diva-esque females in Skitland. I want to see her boss it up. She's not Ernestine. She's not Shayla. She's not Ro. I want to see God fearing Amber stand up. I'm true Team Amber. If you're really true Team Amber, I want to see that Team Amber that made me forgive people that I never wanted to forgive. But when I seen that skit with her in the kitchen with her sister and she cried out and said, I can't let this keep holding on to my spirit. I gotta let it go for me to heal and grow as a person, as a woman. That's what I want to see. I want to see her to rise above the ashes and be a powerful woman in Skitland. Not another BBL fake. I want to see Freckle Amber. Amen. Do y'all know about her? That Freckle Amber who had the little top on her head that Anthony used to score on. I want to see that Amber. But y'all don't know about her because y'all just started watching the skits. Amen. I want to see that Amber who came to Skitland and she funded Mike's dream. She put she put Mike with the right people to boss up. That's the one I want to see. But y'all fake fair weather, I just started watching after the wedding. Want to come for me? No, baby. I want to see no makeup Amber who acted her ass off skit after skit. I want to see the Anthony man up and be the boss that he was when he came to the scene. I want to see Anthony with the what's that called, the Maybach. I want to see the Anthony with the what they call the Bentley, the white Bentley with the drop top, who had confidence. Y'all miss me with y'all negativity because if you're a fan of a person, you're a fan of their growth, you're a fan of they come up, you're a fan of them standing alone. And if you're a woman, I dare you say you team Amber and feel like you got to erase her past. Because Amber past is why I believe that the writers, hopefully, because she is the writer of her skit, will show her overcome all this adversity and shine brighter than them all. I want to see the butter business come up. The Thai butter business come up. That's what I want to see. Amen. I want to see the boutique flourish and grow where everybody in Skitland got on her clothes, her style. That's the one I want to see. But this broken version of her, y'all team broken version of Amber, put that in your comments. Or put that in your delusional pipe and smoke it. This has been Auntie Riri 77. I stand on business. Snuck and Bucket Security. Receipts provided. Queen of Petty. That's all I got to say about it. Y'all done ran my pressure up. Let me go on my doctor appointment. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Love you. Bye. Before you get off this live, please make sure that you click, share, and subscribe. And again, if you with what I said, if you listen to what I said and then just take an excerpt or a click out of it, please put in the comments hashtag team healing. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. Let me figure out how to end this live. Amen.